Hello, if you're watching this video, that means two things. One, you didn't forget about me. And two, the Microsoft one-year hiatus is finally over. Woo! Yeah! And we couldn't even meet our one-year deadline. I'm 1 year and however many days it is when I post this late. I plan to have it out exactly a year from the Snowman episode. I actually plan to do another Christmas video and make it to like Microsoft, where every episode's a Christmas episode because we only upload once a year because we're lazy. But that is not the case. Today's episode is something pretty new. I wanted to make a series called Plus and Minus, and basically what it is it's a review of recently released games, but it's not like a game analysis review. It's more of a, like, what I liked, what I thought impressed me, what I thought was stupid in the game. So basically, if you're watching this video and I talk horrible about your favorite game, don't be offended. I just don't like it. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's probably bad. But without further ado, the first episode of Plus and Minus is finally here. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The 3DS version of Smash Bros. Has disappointed me quite a bit. I just don't think it really has a reason to exist. It's just a watered down version for handhelds, and while that's fun and all, is it really necessary? Super Smash Bros. Is just something that's meant to be played with a lot of friends, and handheld systems aren't really the forte for those kind of games. Let's just think about this for a second. When's the last time you and 3 other friends were together and one of you was like, "Hey man, wanna play a multiplayer 3DS game?" And then y'all whip out your 3DSs out of your Nintendo themed backpacks and you take off your pinwheel caps and get ready to battle it out? Yeah, that's what I thought. Surely there has to be a remedy to this problem. Something that can get all these people to play online, even when they're not together in real life. The internet! There's just one problem though, there's no voice chat. And yeah, I get the 3DS is super laggy online as it is, but on the Wii U version, really? Only during menus? What's the fun of playing games with friends online if you can't even trash talk them while doing it? There isn't one. Oh yeah, and when you can talk to people, the mic sounds like you're speaking into a rock! Can you hear it now, Mr. Krabs? Can you hear it now, Mr. Krabs?
Mike?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay. We need, I can hear you, but I cannot understand a word.
Can you hear it now, Mr. Krabs? And this...
You want to know if I hear?
Yeah, I want to know if you hear it.
You want to know? You want to know what I'm hearing?
I want to know what you're hearing. Hello? What are you hearing, Mr. Krabs? What are you hearing, Mr. Krabs? Mr. Krabs?
That.
What? What? And I haven't even started to cover the 3DS's public online yet. The lag on some of these matches are practically unplayable, and for a video game in 2014, this is really unacceptable. I read that in some interview, one of the developers says it works better if you turn off other devices using the internet in the area, for example your phone. I'm not gonna turn off my phone just to play Smash Brothers. This game needs faster online speeds, and that's that. Also, the 3DS version could really use some community, such as the ones in Mario Kart 7. That feature was super useful, and not bringing it back was just stupid. Oh, also, why create a whole new mode designed for multiplayer, Smash Run, and not even put it online? I would only even play Smash Run so I could unlock special moves. Another huge complaint I have is the lack of a story mode like the Subspace Emissary. And if a story mode was ever needed in a fighting game, it's the 3DS version of Smash Brothers. There's only so much fun stuff you can do in Smash Bros. By yourself, and since you're probably playing by yourself, you're gonna need something to occupy time, and let's face it, Classic and All-Star mode just aren't gonna cut it. Now, Nintendo claims the reason there's no story mode is because people are gonna upload the cutscenes online. First of all, that's bullcrap. Second of all, if I had some cutscene footage, I'd be showing it right now, just as a big screw you to Nintendo. Like, look, I love those guys, but they've been making really crappy decisions when it comes to online policy as of late. There's absolutely nothing logical about removing content from your own game so people won't put it online. You want the content to be online. That way the consumer knows what they're getting into before they buy the game, and in the long run, you're gonna boost sales. And now, the roster. While I absolutely love this game's roster, there's one big problem I have with it. Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And while I give this game credit for not having as many clones as before, the clones in this game are the cloniest clones around town. And while I don't have a problem with Toon Link or Falco, clones that have been around a long time and you can barely even recognize as clones anymore, I do have a problem with the new clones, specifically Dark Pit, Dr. Mario, and Lucina. Dark Pit, while I do play as him often, is literally just a palette swap who's a bit stronger. Lucina is just there because of Awakening's success, and we all know who really deserves that spot. And speaking of Chrom, they did this!
Robin is a skilled strategist and master of both 11 sword and magic. Certainly more useful than a simple swordsman like myself.
Plus, you and Ike are too similar. No point in having two characters that are pretty much carbon copies, am I right?
Excuse me?
And it's either really funny if it was sarcastic, or really horrible because they don't even acknowledge their own mistakes. And I still have absolutely no idea why they brought Dr. Mario back. There's already too many Mario characters in this game to begin with. Like, was it really necessary? And the worst part about this is there's a really easy solution, as displayed by our friend Bowser Jr. Just make all the characters alternate costumes. I wouldn't mind Lucina being her own character if she got Chrom as well. They did it with Olimar and Alf. I don't see the problem. And the final complaint, no target smash. Why? Now that I'm done telling you what's wrong with your favorite game, I'm gonna tell you what's right with it. And there's a lot, so let's get ready. I'm just gonna start by saying the customization in this game is endless. For starters, there are 2 extra ultimate moves for every single move in the game. You combine that with the stat boosting equipment, and you can make some crazy characters. Were you ever playing as Toon Link and just thought, wow, it's so great they made a fast version of Link, if only he could go even faster? Well, then you've come to the right place, introducing Toon Fast, the version of Toon Link who's so fast you literally can't even control him. Oh, and don't forget, Mii's are playable now, so basically anyone can be in Smash Brothers. Ever wanted to play as our President Barack Obama? Put him in Smash. How about Dwight Schrute from The Office? Put him in Smash. Are you mad at your siblings? Well, then beat him up by putting them in Smash. Want to play as Ridley? Well, too bad. He's never gonna be in the game because he's too big. What about the Fire Emblem Awakening character that should have been in this game, Chrom? Well, I mean, he kind of works as a Mii, but he looks just like he got this really weird makeover, so I don't know. Also, there are a bunch of custom ways to control the game. You can customize your own button layout, and you can also play with the gamepad, Wii Remote, GameCube controller, Pro controller, or even a potato. This game is an option for everyone. Okay, I kind of lied about the potato part, but I'm sure if you built your own controller into potato, it probably would work. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U also has a few new game modes. The 2 most prominent ones are Smash 4 and 8-player Smash. I think Smash 4 is a really fun concept, and I really enjoyed the matches I played. However, my friends don't like it, so I haven't played that much of it. But it's a great way to learn new characters and their custom movesets. It seems to fit casual play very well, and if you just want to have a good time with friends without getting too competitive, I recommend trying this one out. 8-player Smash is insanely chaotic and a complete mess, especially on smaller stages, and I absolutely love it. I love to team up with a friend or an amiibo and take on a huge team of computers. I don't think I've ever won one of those matches. It's all your stupid fault, amiibo! Speaking of the amiibo, that's one of my favorite things about Smash 4. I mean, it might seem like a cheap trick to get money, and it is. And the figures might not be the highest quality in the world, but it's actually a very unique concept. If copying from Skylanders is unique. What's awesome about the amiibo is that it learns your playing style and replicates it. It's like training your little person in Smash Bros. And it's great to use if, you know, you don't have any friends. In the minus portion of this video, I complain about the roster, but there's a ton to love about this roster. For starters, there are 14 newcomers, 17 if you count the Mii Fighters, and for the most part, they're all creative and original. My personal favorite is Robin. Why did I write that in the script? My personal favorite isn't Robin. Who did this? Who did this to me? In reality though, I really do like Robin. It's cool because he's a swordsman and a mage. A lot of the new characters have really cool new gimmicks, like Rosalina being able to control Luma as well. Rosalina is probably my actual favorite new character. Just being able to use her and Luma at the same time is awesome online because no one really expects what's going on and you can trick and destroy everyone. And while I'm not that great with the new characters, there are definitely people who can take advantage of the gimmicks and use them very well. A great example of this is Little Mac. He's either really good or really bad. There's no in between. And that's how a lot of the characters are in this game. It creates a good learning curve and it takes a lot of work to master. That's why I stick with Toon Link, my man! Also, all 3 of the third-party characters... Why did I write 3? There are 4 third-party... Who's doing this to my script? Also, all 3 of the new third-party characters are great as well. Shulk and Mega Man are definitely hard to master, but great if you can do it. Pac-Man, on the other hand, is very easy to learn and very fun to use. Pac-Man is probably my favorite of the third-party characters. The characters in this game are some of my favorite additions to the series so far, and just the size of this game's roster alone makes it full of content. Then just remember all the new movesets I mentioned earlier, and it's unbelievable. The stages in both of the games are pretty rad too. but it doesn't really matter because let's be honest, we're all just gonna play on the Omega stages anyway. What does matter is all the music. The soundtrack is amazing. It has a ton of the best tracks from your favorite games, as well as music from not so known games. And the best part, remixes of other Nintendo songs. Oh my gosh. My personal favorite has to be the Cap'n remix. This song is so beautiful, I don't care what anyone says! The online mode, especially on the Wii U version, has a few positives. Splitting online into for fun and for glory was a great idea. If you're into competitive play, then you'll probably be spending a lot of time in for glory, and if you suck like me, you should be in for fun, but you're probably getting wrecked in for glory. Also, playing online with friends is basically as expansive as regular local Smash mode, and if you just forget the voice chat and use Skype, you'll have a good time. For those of you who are collectors, you'll love the trophy box function in the Wii U version. It organizes all the trophies into little sets and displays them in cool boxes. I'm the kind of person who loves that kind of stuff, so as you can probably guess, I've been on a trophy hunting spree. And this game has a ton of trophies to collect. Between that, the new moves, and the soundtrack songs, then remember they're still adding online game modes like tournaments and weekly conquests. I'm going to be playing Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS for a long time, and that's something I'm still excited about. I hope all you guys are too. I'm Microsoft, and this has been Plus and Minus. Goodbye Internet, and God bless. Hey guys, thanks for watching one of my videos, even though they haven't existed recently. But hopefully they will start existing again soon. I just decided I was going to do like an on-screen inslate because I gotta take advantage of the new cameraman. I'm looking sharp. I'm a dork. Anyway, if you want to watch more of my videos, if you haven't seen any of the other ones yet, I'm guessing there are not going to be too many new people seeing this video, but up there-ish, I'm looking at my hands, up here-ish, there should be my old Smash Bros. Video I did on stage that should be in the game, which I think like none of them were, so it's cool, Nintendo. I mean, just try better next time. And then down here I've got, let's just put last year's Christmas special, because you know what, Christmas is in just a few days. And who knows, maybe there'll be a Christmas special this year. I might try to do something. I mean, not making Christmas specials, like, that's our thing. We need to make like every other episode be a Christmas special because that's probably how often I'm gonna post. Also, I'm stumbling upon some opportunity stuff with video making as of late. And so, if all those things work properly and everything goes through, then I'll probably get another announcement video about that kind of stuff. But for now, you should just forget I told you, because it might never even happen. So yeah, thanks for watching. Click a video, watch another video, do whatever you want. This is a free internet. At least it will be for a while until net neutrality goes away. But, you know, good seeing you guys. Next time, bye.